Hello everyone, today's DIY tutorial is about how to DIY a hexaxle drone. First you need to find a very good pieces of styrofoam and using the compass drawing tool to draw this body frame with the 6 axle on it. The next is I'm going to use the knife just to cut those blue lines. As you can see, I made this cut. Now the frame it's okay now. I also add a base, triangle base to the back of it since it's very light. Once this drone is made, I want this drone can be stand firmly on the ground. The next step is just to put all those 6 motors soldering to the main flight controller board. The flight control board is a highly integrated board, and you can see this is the flight controller, which is a chipset is called Chomp. And also this is typically the remote controller receiver IC. When you're soldering the flight controller board, and also make sure they're not soldering in the wrong way, the all 6 motor has all its unique positions. So as you can see, I use the hot glue gun to mount all the 6 motors and also the flight control board on my styrofoam frame. Basically looks like everything that is ready to go, but I'm going to take a flight test before it's really take off. Now I have also hot glue my the batteries onto top of my flight controller and just give a test. Now looks like everything is blinking. Seems okay because this one is just waiting for the frequency from the transmitter. When you're doing the job of mounting the propeller, make sure you have to take extremely care because everything in the body is made of styrofoam, is very fragile, so you have to deal with a lot of care. So now looks like the Hexacopter is ready to go. Okay, so now the battery is on. So it's flashing. There was a problem with the remote controller, so I spent quite some time just trying to find out the reason. And eventually I find out it's the flight control board. I flip it up. So basically this guy is not happy, so he's complaining and the frequency cannot be matched. Because everything was made by the styrofoam, it's very fragile because of the mistake I made. So I have to redo another one. Now this is a new one, I made it. And let's give a test. So power it on. And so now you can see the lights becomes solid. So now everything's ready to go. So I will give a hand test to see what happens. So now it looks like this one is not being very firmly installed. So I can feel the lift is pretty equal. I think I'm ready to go. So it looks like there's no lifting here. Either the power is not strong enough or the blade I'm using is too weak. Okay, so now I find out the reason. Remember I just flipped the flight control board because I flipped the control board and all the blade direction of the motor is reversed. So basically I have to change the rotor directions for each of the blades. That is the main reason I don't take flight. And there's some fine threads that's coming out from the hot glue gun that twisted on the motor. It's not rotate very well. Now I'm going to give another try. Now it's very stable. Now you can see that the Hexacopter is also very stable here. Alright, this is the final summary part. Eventually I made a lot of changes for this styrofoam drones, hex drone. One of the things did is that I made a lot of cut at the edge Original, I leave a lot of spaces at the edge. Because of the blade is not very wide, it cannot generate that much lifting. So if there's blockage here, and it will block the thrust, basically can prevent the hex drone from taking off. Very fine cut at the edge. So in general, this Hexacopter is flying very stable, even than quarter drone I made it before. As you can see from the video, this guy is very stable because of this is hex drone, right? So I think that's the end of this DIY video. If you like my video, please give a thumb up or leave your comment or subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your watching.